Rage Against the Machine. There was a lot of this kind of stuff around back in the day. There has always been speculation as to how various styles of popular music began, but I always picture the beginnings of this kind of music as that moment when Steven Tyler of Aerosmith broke down the wall between them and Run DMC on the video of Walk This Way. The other thing I always picture is bouncing bass players with three-quarter length trousers and odd facial hair with very long straps. I did not really take much notice of Rage Against the Machine till I was persuaded to buy the download of Killing in the Name Of to keep Simon Cowell off the Christmas #1 slot. Mostly I took notice when I heard Tom Morello playing guitar with Bruce Springsteen on the High Hopes album. Springsteen fans seemed not to be very keen on that album, particularly Tom Morello's contribution. But I loved the way he could be so noisy, but also melodic at the same time. I have watched many Rage Against the Machine videos on YouTube, and my attention is always drawn to Morello. The constant and so tight riffing, the controlled anarchy of his solos, and the way he makes sounds like scratching and samples. I recently watched him doing his distinctive thing with Måneskin. However, Rage Against the Machine is all about the message. Over the same kind of riffs that Led Zeppelin could have written, are words rapped and slogans shouted, with the lyrical power of Public Enemy. The political statements may actually be more pertinent now. At some point it became the thing for an act just to do the thing that they had become known for. In my day there was always variety. Electric bluesy bands would do something folky and acoustic, and riff-based bands would do something ballady or spacey and psychedelic. So though I applaud the sustained level of anger on this album, my interest does start to wane after about the halfway mark. Rage Against the Machine, their first album.